Check on the forecast now. Braving the cold tonight along with many other hardworking folks is 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ed Riley. He joins us live from downtown Buffalo. Hey, Ed.
Well, thanks, Aaron. You know, this time of year, a lot of people will venture out onto the ice for things like ice fishing and pond hockey. But making a rescue in those conditions can be very dangerous. And that's why some members of the Erie County Sheriff's Office used today, one of the coldest days of the year, to jump into a lake. While most people were bundling up today, members of the Erie County Sheriff's Underwater Recovery Team were suiting up to dive into Spalding Lake in Clarence.
It's ideal for us to get out in an environment like this and train and be prepared to respond to an incident.
It's part of monthly training for the dive team, and it just happened to fall when temperatures were close to zero. For these divers, it's something they need to be ready to do if called out in an emergency.
Ice fishermen falling through the ice, especially in the inlet areas of the Niagara River, is a huge issue.
Just getting to the lake can be a workout walking through deep snow, but once there, the team has cut out sections of ice using a chainsaw so divers can slide into the frigid water. These divers are wearing special suits that help protect them from the cold, but even still, they can only stay in the water for about 10 minutes.
The only place that's really cold is like my ears and then maybe a little bit of my throat area.
The ice and snow blocks out sunlight, so divers have to practice keeping their orientation.
Just kind of like if you had a dimmer switch in, I guess, in a dark room in your house, you just slowly turn the dimmer switch down.
It is dangerous training with extra team members standing by, and breathing gear can only be used when the divers are in the water. Otherwise, the equipment could freeze up.
If we don't, that freezes up and they can't breathe.
The techniques that are practiced might be used to recover evidence for a crime, but more importantly, they might be needed to make a rescue.
Absolutely. Train for the most catastrophic situation, and then when you handle those catastrophic situations in real life, they're easy.
Now here's something interesting. The divers told us it's actually warmer to be in the water. That's because the water temperature was 32 degrees. The air temperature was 0. Now coming up at 6 p.m. we'll talk with some other people who struggled outside today, construction workers. Live in downtown Buffalo, Ed Riley, 7 Eyewitness News.